Hell no. Shit. Oh! Oh, he got right there. It's oh, damn, that ain't got me. Ah! Can't believe I have blocked myself. Damn. No! Oh, no, no, no. Oh, oh. That's in. Ugh. Hey, you got me right there. Alright. Oh, where you going? No, I ain't gonna do. Ugh. Shit. Got me. Damn. That's one. Oh, oh. Damn. Oh. Bro, they were up as well for some reason. Ooh. That's all. Damn. Across this little bit. Ooh. No. Damn. Shit here. What? Okay. Um, why Pau Gasol still wearing a Lakers jersey and he's on Chicago Bulls?
The 2K Sports pregame show, sponsored by Sprite.
It's fine. Sick ass Lakers jersey on.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie.
I don't know. Let's see. Oh, I'm going against Chris Paul.
Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. D. Rose and Jimmy Butler, the back. Inside at the 4 and 5 are Gasol and Noah. And it's Dunleavy in at the 3 slot. Now here's Paul. And here's Barnes for 3. Rebound by Butler.
Well, a tough shooting slump for Jimmy Butler last season. Some injuries took him out of rhythm. He was asked to play a bigger role offensively after Luol Deng was
I mean,
traded.
do that.
Still, he's become one of the premier defensive players in the league.
Redick for 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And here's Rose outside. Rose can't get that one to fall. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Coach Doc Rivers. He communicated to his players that when taking on Chicago, they have to be as physical as possible to match the intensity the Bulls bring. He said they have no problem banging bodies inside, and we shouldn't be afraid to respond. We can't be intimidated by them, and I want us to go right at them. Sounds like we'll have a physical game on our hands, guys.
And thanks for that story, Doris. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Griffin kicks to Paul. Shot's good.
Oh,
Paul's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, they just gave him 2 points. Defensively, you're going to have to tighten things up here. That's not a good sign.
It is a good sign. Shut up.
Rose up on top, defended by Paul. Gasol trying to free himself up. Rose can't hit.
Not really the start they wanted. They missed 3 of their first 4 shots from the field.
To the left side wing.
Hold up. I love game sliders.
against Barnes. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Shot clock at 6. Here's Griffin. The shot misses. And the Bulls going the other way now. Butler passes to Rose.
Listen.
And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And a pleasure to watch him work at that end of the floor.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Redick dishes to Barnes. No good with the triple. Chicago has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Rose goes in. Gasol trying to free himself up. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know. I mean, if he gets going early, he can give you problems all day.
Paul kicks to Griffin. Paul, no one around him. From the top of the key.
We ain't worried about it.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Right side Gasol. And
Bro.
Stolen by Redick. Paul with the ball, and Rose picks him up defensively. Paul against Rose. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Barnes. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
You see
All
the
three of you
defense get
got
caught
fouled
standing
on
around
that
that time and giving up an easy second chance bucket.
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
Matt Barnes, really a good glue guy. He
Not one
rebounds,
who shoot.
defends. He's gotten better with his outside shot, and he can really run the lane. And he's always had a toughness and a fearlessness that I think a lot of coaches love.
Now here's Gasol. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one is in control yet.
I think both teams feel like they can win. They both have confidence. So we'll see which team can kind of ride the momentum and take control of this game.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Los Angeles. The Bulls also changing it up. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah. Mirotic comes in for Mike Dunleavy. And Brooks subbed in for Derrick Rose. Hedo Turkle is checked in for J.J. Redick. And you look at advanced plus toughness measurements, Matt Barnes rates very well.
Not surprised by that, Kevin. He brings so much energy at both ends of the floor. He does a lot of those little intangible things that don't always show up on the stat sheet.
1:56 left to play in the first quarter. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. And finished off by Mirotic.
Now that was pretty. That was just a nice looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, nice job with it.
Yeah, no question, Kevin. Great awareness and a terrific finish.
Boy,
Also,
extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string.
Bang.
Ready to react and make a play.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Brooks. That's his first foul. So, for the Clippers, Spencer Hawes is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Davis comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Austin Rivers in for Chris Paul. The Bulls making a change here as well.
They're not going to be calling a foul.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
Now, they didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Listen.
Took him no time at all on that one. Brooks has got 5 points so far.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
Well, if they can match that effort at the defensive end, look out.
Kicks it out to Crawford. And another shot. And the layup is good. Crawford's got his second basket.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
The 3.
Listen.
And again, it's Brooks with 3.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
I agree, guys, and the points add up in a hurry when you start giving up easy looks from long range.
Now here is Davis, stolen by Brooks. And here we go again. The Bulls in transition. Up the court they go. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pause the pass to Rivers. In the corner, it's Crawford. Rivers kicks to Crawford. Off target from outside. And the Bulls with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. Brooks outside. He kicks it to Mirotic. He got it up. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Boy, a ton of threes in that first quarter. This team really lighting it up, guys.
But
Yeah, it's been an onslaught from downtown.
Yeah, play like a bum.
Back in 2011.
Play like a bum. Play like a bum.
For him to come over. But Steve, it looks like their patience
I don't
will
care.
be rewarded.
Yeah, I mean, he was an MVP in the Spanish ACB league. But it's
The
probably
ball,
the best league in
yeah.
the world after the NBA.
Hey.
So a lot of NBA GMs really regarded him as the best international player outside the NBA last season.
On the court right now.
Oh, look at that. That's a steal.
The forward combination of Dunleavy and Gibson. Heinrich and Rose, the guards.
No. Jai in that court.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Gentlemen, a close partnership between Bulls coach Tom Thibodeau and center Joakim Noah. Noah said, quote, the way each of us sees the game can be totally different, but he'll fight anybody to win, and I will too. Noah says
Oh,
Thibodeau's
hey.
changed too, adding, he's opened up a lot more, asking how we're doing, what we're thinking. Kevin?
They're really the backbone of that team. Thanks, Doris.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right. Those are
Ain't nobody garbage.
dunks to watch.
Jai in that court.
Mirotic leading Real Madrid to the title in the Copa del Rey tournament.
All right, Boogie.
He got the MVP of that tournament as well. He's still young, but he's been proven at a very high level of competition, and you never discount that.
And here's Rivers. After the three-pointer from Joakim Noah.
Man, too cold.
Moved to Spain.
Nope. Yeah, Rose, we don't need you. Sit back in the bench.
Now we'll see how he adjusts to the NBA.
A different look for the Clippers. Jordan, he's checked in for Hawes. Griffin comes in for Glenn Davis.
Nope.
And it's Paul in for Rivers.
Dang, he only had a steal.
Chicago also making the switch. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Kirk Heinrich. The offensive rebound. Barnes kicks to Paul. Paul is doubled. Jordan with it. And Rose picks him up defensively.
Dang.
Will it go? And DeAndre Jordan.
Damn.
Now that's finishing your work right
He
there.
31 says
You're right.
He's still winning.
This lead will really start shrinking.
Here's Dunleavy.
Oh, with the shot. That's
Hasn't
in
scored
here.
yet. That
That's
I'm
lucky.
sure will change.
All the time.
Drops.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
Everyone shooting threes, I want to
The
say.
last 5 baskets they've allowed have been three-pointers.
Now here's Paul. Paul is doubled.
The ball, Paul. That ball. Oh, we got some hops. Air ball.
So it's Chicago
I told you
now.
that ball. Jai that court, Jai. Oh, he trying to foul. Jai that court, and he gonna hit three, and that's him. Oh, with the crossover. That's in you.
Second quarter. Shots good by Gibson.
I like the way they've played here in the first half. Just an intelligent floor game, getting good shots. Numbers certainly back that up. They're shooting a much better percentage.
The Clippers started out as a good team last year, but they never seemed to be content
No,
with
no.
what they had. They added vet after
That
vet
was a
as the
hit
season progressed and really made some nice additions.
That's all you get.
Now here's Rose.
Put me quick. Don't for the curve.
Buries it down. Rose has got 7 points for the quarter.
He's playing an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not
I don't
be in
care.
Now
Oh,
Griffin inside.
nope. Who are you throwing to?
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
We're too cold. Get my way, Blake Griffin.
With it.
Oh, boy.
Pacing him right now in a 15-2
Ooh, with the dunk.
Power down with both hands.
Too cold.
Every shot they're taking right now seems to be finding the mark.
Literally every shot. They are absolutely rolling.
Timeout.
I know.
And the Clippers
Gonna be practicing all day. You deserve this. Nope. Get ball rip. Oh, you think you gonna call me? You ain't gonna score? That's all.
Chicago grabs the miss.
With the ball.
Got his third rebound.
No, where you at? Ooh, the crossover with the three. Shoot it three. Shoot it three. And I won't hold you. Ooh. He got boogies today.
More than a few. I mean, the open looks they've allowed from long range have turned into a lot of points.
Whew.
Now here's Paul. And the foul.
Dang. D-Rose, they don't need you. To the bench.
That's foul number 2 on him. They might not
They don't need you. All we need is Noah.
entirely, but another one before halftime, they could be in some trouble.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Turkoglu's checked in for Barnes. And it's Crawford in for J.J. Redick. Chicago also making some changes. Pau Gasol
Nope.
checked in for Gibson.
Still ain't winning.
Comes in for Dunleavy. And it's Brooks in for Rose.
I'm not
No,
sure that was
no,
the play
no.
they had set up, but it was
No,
too good
do your
enough to
thing.
pass up. Well, Jamal
Probably
Crawford
go up and
has
shoot
proven
threes.
that no matter what role he plays,
All time.
he can flat out put the ball in the basket. You got to give him a lot of credit, though. He does change his game quite a bit depending on if he's
No,
coming
no,
off the
no,
bench
no, no.
or starting. I
No,
think that
no.
speaks to his IQ.
And Turkoglu with the basket on the inside.
Somebody just shot. Oh, he shot 2-1. Where's my Iggy?
And here are the Bulls now.
Pass to Gasol. Gasol got them 3 pointers.
Here's
Bro, you're supposed to hold me, by the way. Ugh. Every time. Every time.
Gasol's got 6 points.
You know,
As you
Pat
said
was
with
the truth.
Jamal, a lot of players can't really make that change between being a starter or a sub, but he does it so smoothly in such short time. It really adds a lot of utility to this team.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, gentlemen,
Dang.
you asked Doc Rivers about DeAndre Jordan. He's going to say something along the lines of, he can single-handedly change a game with his defense. I genuinely see traits of Bill Russell. Jordan said, to be compared
that's
to
in,
somebody
that's in,
like
that's
that,
boogie.
I take it to heart.
Supposed to hold him.
Defense is my first, second, and third priority. I know that Doc instilled that in me. Kevin?
There's
No,
greatness
no,
and
no.
respect
Give me the
to
ball.
be had doing the dirty work, Doris.
Damn. Think you're doing something, but you still losing.
It's not possible.
Noah,
What we
show him
just
off.
saw. Clark, is that possible?
Do your thing.
Not improbable, but it
Damn, right? Talk your shit, but you losing.
It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark. That's 12 straight points coming off 3-pointers. I mean, somebody did something defensively.
Well, I
Oh, look, look,
agree
look.
with you. I
Oh,
mean,
look.
who's gonna
Look at
step
that. Look at that.
out there now, so
Boys for days.
make 'em
They can't do nothing.
uncomfortable. Try to deny those looks.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Knocked
No,
away,
no, give me the ball.
Stolen by Brooks.
I know what you were doing. Stop.
Here's Noah.
That bucket.
And it's
Every
Chicago
time, every time.
scoring
Close play
again.
deep.
It's been all about
Fuck all that
pace
shit, but you
and
still lose.
space with them. Tempo, the fast break points, just a huge advantage.
Yeah, they've been looking to push it all the time.
That stuff out here, boy.
Early offense, and they're doing it well.
Tone that paint, get beat.
The Clippers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And not a very strong free throw shooting team in general, guys. They shot 73% as a team a year ago.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
Still losing.
Free throw, good. Paul.
No.
And he can't hit the second.
Damn. I thought I booked it.
Hey, Kevin, with Derrick Rose. Derrick, how does
Bro, he's
it
not
feel
even
to
an
get back
MVP, bro.
out there on
Noah's
the
an MVP
basketball
all
court?
time. $75%.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
You know, spoils us with his performances game in and game out, and so far just another big scoring night for him.
Typically, when he puts up that many points in the first half, he's going to follow
Like
it
that
up with
homie.
a better second half. We'll see if that
Bro.
happens here.
Keep going, bro.
Blake Griffin
Keep going. Keep
down low,
going.
DeAndre Jordan.
Can't you hold this? No.
CP3 at point.
Yeah, every time.
There to the backcourt. And it's Barnes in at the three. The
Can you hold this
small
shit?
forward.
No.
That's the five to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
You know, one thing you have to admire, respect, and appreciate with this Bulls team is they've had some really difficult luck with the injuries to Derrick Rose. But it was a no-excuse team. They never hung their heads. They competed, and they continue to win at a high
Damn, I
level.
was in my face.
And
Bruh,
Rose wide
you supposed to hold
open,
this.
shoots. Jordan with the rebound.
No.
The Clippers shooting well.
No,
50%
get
for
ripped,
the
get
floor.
ripped. Get ripped. No, I don't care. Get ripped.
Ball dishes to Griffin. The 15-footer.
No.
Chicago grabs the miss.
Run down the court and shoot a
Noah's
three,
got
like you
three
always do.
rebounds now in this one.
They can't hold you.
Trey. Count the
Ooh.
bucket. Noah's got 7.
Look at cheese.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Well, it's 3 of the last 5 makes, having been behind the three-point line, so got to make some adjustments defensively.
Yeah, y'all ain't know you shoot three. I know.
Now here's Redick. He's guarded closely. Barnes passes to Redick. Clock at 6. And the dunk by Jordan.
He dunking, but he's still losing. Shut up.
Fella, watch out. You might bring that whole basket down on top of it.
I didn't think he was ever going to let
I'm
go
gonna
of
hurt
the
me
rim.
right now.
He was just enjoying the
Fuck all that
moment up
shit.
there.
And stolen
Rip,
by
rip,
Redick.
no, rip.
Now here's
Rip.
Redick, the fast break
Damn.
opportunity. And it's out of bounds.
I don't him. I don't him. I see it. I see it. They're not supposed to happen. Bruh,
Paul
oh,
kicks to Redick.
no, miss.
That one a little
Playing
long.
garbage.
I tell you what, folks. I bet he
playing
won't
my
miss
emotion.
that shot next time he takes it.
Right side, Butler. And it's going
I don't
to
know.
bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
Boy, that pass was in the air a long time.
I'm gonna get real nasty when I dunk that joint. But I hope I don't get it.
Send it out of bounds.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Rose attacking.
Damn.
Passes it to Dunleavy. Just 5 on the clock. Noah with a screen for Rose.
Damn.
Griffin with the steal.
What did I just do?
And the foul.
Bruh. That little calm foul.
Foul so far. Taj
Yes, it's 6-2-31. I'm winning.
Here's Jordan. 6
No.
points for him.
God dang, Noah. Stop fouling.
Joakim Noah. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
They set the screen. Knocked
Bro,
loose.
give me the ball.
To the right side. Nobody near.
No.
That drops and it comes off.
Bro,
the
y'all
assist
still
from
losing.
Jordan.
I can shoot. You
6
know what? I'm
points
just gonna
for
shoot.
Ball.
I'm gonna hurt their
No
feelings.
matter who it is, that kind of defense.
Don't hurt
is
their
not
feelings. I
gonna
don't
cut
care.
it.
And the basket by Rose.
That's 3 in a row, guys. 3
I don't care. I don't
three-pointers
care.
consecutively.
Don't hurt their
These guys
feelings.
are just raining in shots.
Yeah, the defenders can't be as soft as they've been
No.
on the perimeter there.
Well, what was
How
supposed to
he
be
missed it? How
a
he hit
triumphant
that?
return for Derrick
Y'all
Rose a
put
year
out-
ago
put out some
quickly
games, huh?
turned into another nightmare season. Finally returning from that torn ACL in the
Buckets.
2012 playoffs, he managed only 10
Can't hold it.
games
Can't hold it.
before tearing the meniscus in his other knee. Just devastating. We obviously hope
Damn.
that Rose can come back
He gave it away.
and put in a full season.
Paul kicks to Griffin.
Let's go
Here's
right here.
Jordan. Uses the glass. to
He gave him an
finish.
assist.
Jordan's got 8 points.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then
Can't hold D Rose. No,
More
you can't.
active and more physical down
It's all
low,
day.
and I think
Gonna
that's
get to
been the
100.
difference.
Well, you take a look at Rose, who was extremely patient and
No.
trying to get back to
Give me the
being
ball.
on the court, and then he fell victim
No,
to
your turn, don't.
another devastating knee injury.
Highlight,
Perfect blow
highlight.
for him
I don't
personally
care.
and certainly for the team and the city. But fortunately, the surgery did manage to keep all of his
Oh, damn.
meniscus, which provides a better prognosis as
Who
we
think it's
move
so
forward.
cold?
Here's Redick.
We ain't gonna do nothing with it.
Can't hit. Now
Look out here.
Chicago
You
takes
didn't
it
do
the
shit.
other way. That's a 2 from
It's a
Butler.
fadeaway. And it's in.
And a big
Every
pass off
time.
the rim, but it sinks right in.
Boy, you can feel the confidence growing right now for this club at the offensive end.
Really an ideal
Damn.
time to have one of these
I got
runs
caught.
after halftime, but before crunch time. It's
Bro,
a
I'm so
very
tired of this man dunking, but he's still losing.
Well, for one,
Stop dunking, please.
he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Bro, I need a big man come in here and
Now
shoot
for
three.
Derrick Rose. How will his game
Ooh.
adapt to having surgery now on both knees?
Well, he might not be quite as explosive, and maybe that's a good thing if his breakneck style was too much for his joints. But, you know, the mental side of it, that's what I looked at. I mean, after missing basically 2 whole seasons, how is he going to bounce back?
This defense is giving their shooters free reign to operate from behind the arc.
That's right. I think it's time for them to start closing down. You've got to run shooters off that three-point line.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. The shot by
That's
Butler,
in.
nobody around.
Every time.
And the Bulls, another 3. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys. And
Somebody's pushing him.
Hammer time. I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning.
Sorry, so I know you was garbage.
that's not going to be able to continue if they hope to get back into this game. Parkinson,
That's in.
deflating play for your morale.
Every time.
Rose, that's good.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's
In the
going
ball.
to keep them there.
Down.
All by himself, it looks like.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los
let's
Angeles
have a-
taking possession. A platoon swap here for the Clippers.
Yeah.
So Chicago.
Hey, you
going
getting
with
the ball,
an
you getting the ball.
entirely new group here. Pau Gasol's checked in for Noah. Mirotic comes in for Mike Dunleavy. Kirk Heinrich, he's checked in for Ball. And Brooks subbed in for
Was
Derrick
not
Rose.
touching him.
We got 22 seconds left in the third quarter.
The ball down.
And stolen by
Yes.
Mirotic.
In this quarter alone, already 7 points off.
Fred out
turnover.
so sorry. He put the dunk.
That's why they're behind. I mean, they've been sloppy all quarter, and it's really starting to cost them.
Now here's Rivers. Davis with a screen on Brooks. And here's
Damn,
Turkoglu
why y'all
for
leave
three,
on?
and the shot is good.
Woohoo, we get threes in a few seconds.
That's why
In
teams
4 seconds.
emphasize the use of screens and picks just to get you some open looks like that one.
Heinrich from outside. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Woo-hoo,
Get over me, boy.
They're firing on all
Get over
cylinders.
me.
That shot caps a nice run going into the final quarter.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Bulls out front, opening up a huge gap. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center, downtown Los Angeles. And now we present our State Farm assist of the game. With 5 total assists in the game, we've seen some great passing tonight from Chris Paul.
And his passing ability is why they make sure the offense runs through him on a regular basis.
Bro, why they sending highlights and they losing?
We just saw.
Hey, you hating.
And here is Los Angeles now.
Damn.
All right, now a chance to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So for Chicago right now, we've got Mirotic.
Yes,
Muhammad
it's
out there
91 to
with
43.
Gasol.
They're
And
allowed
there's
back out.
Heinrich, and it's Brooks in at the point guard position.
Don't watch this.
Mirotic brings the double team. Here's Rivers.
This shit out here.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Too
The
cold.
fact that Austin Rivers improved
Bro, hurry up.
season and still has a long way to go tells you how rough his rookie season was. Still a volume scorer, but he's showing signs of being an NBA player.
Damn.
That's more than you could say 2 seasons ago.
In Austin Rivers, the son of Clippers head coach
Watch this.
Doc Rivers, taken 10th back in
That's in.
2012. His pedigree
man,
certainly
like
played a
that.
part in that.
Like,
Yeah, it
easy.
certainly did, no doubt about it. That cuts both ways when you've got a famous last name, but Rivers not the explosive athlete that his father was. He is a creative ball handler. He's got to continue to develop his shot and understanding how to be effective at this level, and I think you've still got to give him some time to see if that can happen.
Heinrich with it, picked up by Rivers. Another 3 for Chicago.
And
Very good.
another 3-pointer to their second half total.
Yeah, they caught that
can't
long-range
miss, you
bug
can't
at halftime, and it's been bombs away ever since.
In low to Davis. And
No.
stolen by Mirotic.
Shot at that court and shoot a 3.
Here's
Like you don't
Gasol.
care.
And the shot is good.
Look it.
Gasol's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, you know Paul talking shit like
How
that,
many
he
more
can.
threes are we going to see from him?
Well, we've already seen plenty. The majority of his points have come on that shot.
Damn, look at stuff.
Outside for Davis. They need
No.
this. And he hits the jump shot.
Still losing.
Set the defense inside and then find the open man on the outside. Good offense.
Paul Gasol take over.
Here's the three.
That's in.
And the Bulls, another three.
Every time.
Now, the way this defense is playing out there, I mean, they might as well not be there. That's 5 straight wide open threes.
Yeah, and that's way too many. I mean, typically teams will get the message to cover shooters after
Bruh.
1 or 2 wide open threes, but they just haven't figured it
Nope.
out yet.
Can't do like me.
That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
Here's Heinrich.
Boogie.
And there's the foul.
Damn.
Will go on Nikola Mirotic. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bulls making a change here. McDermott's checked in.
Doug McDermott.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Brooks.
That one's
Now
on
here's
block.
McDermott. Guarded by Hawes. Brooks dishes to Gasol. And that one
Ooh, get up. Get
Didn't have
up.
to get off the ground very far for that one. The big man with the slam.
Well, he makes up for any lack of athleticism with that tremendous size, Clark.
Yeah, he's not exactly a smooth
No.
operator, but what he is
None of that.
powerful. When he gets positioned in the lane, he
Bucket.
can go up and get it done.
That's good.
It seems that
Killing
every
me, folks.
pass they make is leading to a
It's
score
108
here.
to
I mean,
47.
that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking
No.
for the best shot they can every possession.
Yeah.
Rivers passes to Crawford. Out to the right wing. From deep,
Nope.
Turkoglu. And again, it's the
Bro,
Clippers.
take it down court and score
Chicago
Pau Gasol.
with the ball.
Cause you fast. Your point guard now, you cold.
Wide open look for Gasol. No good from outside.
Bro, that should be
One
looking.
of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses,
Damn.
just the one made.
Foul in,
Turkoglu outside.
Ooh.
McDermott with the steal.
Drive that court. Drive that court. Dang, in my way.
Gasol against Turkoglu.
This is
Lets
destiny.
it fly. Again,
Ugh.
Chicago.
Can't stop this.
This switch has definitely
Every
been
time.
flipped to on this quarter, guys.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And the foul called on Gasol. That's his
2K, y'all didn't check this game out. I just think listen to the
The
game.
NBA has become a bit of a nicer, friendlier league over
Bro, I
the
think I'm
past
finna-
few
I'm finna bond with
decades.
Dwight
Less
Howard.
animosity with players and less brutal rivalries, but there is still a level of trash talking going on, and I think at times it's a factor in games.
You catch on. I ain't catch on. Bro,
Bulls have gone 7 of 9 from the
you
field
gotta
down the
do?
stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting.
that's in.
That bucket
Everybody
in
can shoot
and no
threes in
time
Chicago
at all.
Bulls.
Tell you what, they haven't exactly been shy about letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
You know, Steve, if you have the lead, you can afford to be a
No.
little comfortable with the three.
Bro, stop calling these
You just
fouls.
don't want to fall too much in love with it.
14 foul. 2 minutes remaining in game. 2 minutes.
Get shit out here.
And Muhammad sends it back, and they're able to recover.
Man, you
Get
garbage.
it back. A nice shot by Rivers.
That was lucky.
You know, he was smart
Still
to
losing.
draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size
Hey, hit
to
the ball.
be effective inside.
Agreed. As
Ooh,
long as
with
he
the
picks
J.
his spots,
That's
his
in.
outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on him.
And that puts a cherry on top, so to speak, of what's been a phenomenal showing for them.
All over but
Damn.
the whining now, Steve.
Turkoglu kicks to Crawford. Back to Turkoglu. Here's Rivers.
That's all.
And good coming off the assist from Hedo Turkoglu. And 11 points for Austin Rivers.
With the success they've been having from the three-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
Of course, they have to stay hot, but if they do, I think you're right, Clark, particularly if they can convert defense into offense. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just total obliteration. And you can safely say mission accomplished
What'd you
now for
say?
the Bulls.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Shot quality and better overall shooting.
Oh, it's garbage.
Fantastic show put on. What an amazing game.
I don't know what it is. I guess we just have lucky day
Just
again.
an outpouring of points.
Look at
from
that pass.
Nobody could do anything, really.
Ooh, look at that pass too.
The back
Damn, one.
and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Damn.
That steal
I can't do nothing.
It was over. That was going to be a bucket the whole way.
That's in.
Exactly how a turnover cost you. Doug McDermott was a high school teammate of Harrison Barnes back in Ames, Iowa. They helped the team win
Damn,
53 straight games and back-to-back state titles. At the time, Barnes was seen as the surefire NBA.
I love getting fouled.
McDermott became a superstar in his own right, playing for his
I love
dad.
getting fouled.
And Doug McDermott ended up playing for his father. Creighton dad didn't take it easy on him either.
Man, I would just leave the game because I know they ain't gonna catch up in 1 minute.
For playing under a demanding coach like Tom Thibodeau?
Without question, Kevin. I mean, you play for a demanding coach in college, then it prepares you for what you're going to face.
That's too cold, bro. We don't care. We don't care. We
Thibodeau,
go straight up. Go straight up. Go straight up. Like that.
A lot out of him, in practice and in games. So I think Doug McDermott will be well prepared for what is going to be required as a member of the Bulls.
No, no. No, no.
Here's Rivers.
That stuff right here. Man, still losing.
You know, the height difference there
Wait,
is huge, but he canceled it out.
Try so hard, y'all, and you lose.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled.
Another shot. There's the dish to Snell.
Ooh, get it. Ooh, ooh.
Tries again.
Get up.
The exit's clearly not pleased with the way their home team played here today.
Hey, no, that was dirty.
I mean, it's a very well-deserved win, Steve. They came into this building and weren't intimidated at all. They were the aggressor.
Crawford's shot is good.
The offense has kicked into gear, but seems to have arrived a little bit too late.
And as a coach, that can really be frustrating.
See,
I mean, you
bro,
guys
who
were
won
stumbling
3-1?
along
I'll
for
get a
most of the
power
game,
foul.
and now, when it's basically over, they finally decide to come alive.
Fires the three.
Clinching run. They've taken off here. Impressive.
No backing off. What a serve.
He was like, I don't even play like that. It was just one of them games.
You know, Clark, every team has a bad night. These guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dream-like games for a coach.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, congratulations on the win here tonight, Joakim. You can see...
Bro, D-Rose got the list. He only got 17 points. Oh, yeah, that was pretty cold. Damn. One steal. I didn't laugh when you were in. I said, yeah, damn. See? They can't do nothing. Ooh, okay, imagine if I had KD. I'm finna pick KD. I'm picking Kevin Durant next. Done that. No. There we go.
And brought to you by Sprite. It's the
I should pick a different team.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson.
Shock.
With Shaquille O'Neal
Shaquille
on
O'Neal.
2K Sports, and the NBA season is about to begin. Tonight we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Los Angeles Clippers at Staples Center. For Los Angeles, there's been a lot of discussion about them in the offseason, and even though today won't count in the standings, still such an exciting day in the NBA, watching the teams take the court for the first time. I remember Doc.
And now introducing at the smoke.
Am I gonna take this L for this game? Is y'all really good?
We have the Thunder as the road team for today's Western Conference.
Doc Rivers gonna be crying on the bench. God damn.
2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. Alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Ran outside at the 3 with Ibaka playing the power forward. Roberson is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the pace.
Damn.
Well, going back a few seasons, the Thunder with a great young foundation.
Oh, that's my fault.
Some tough financial decisions.
But he can't keep that up forever. This is gonna be a blowout.
James Harden is traded. Now most would argue that Harden is
That's
a better
him.
player, but of course, as far as fit is concerned, Ibaka, I think, was the right choice because of his defensive prowess.
Clippers with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Ball's knocked loose.
Ooh, with the rip.
Stolen by
Ooh.
Westbrook.
I'm not even gonna pass it.
Jumps up.
Ooh, get up.
Power punch right there.
Oh, great.
Okay,
Tell you what,
okay,
he's
that's
gonna
Kevin
put
Durant.
that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the score by Oklahoma City. The shot by
No.
Redick, no good.
You know, 9 times out
Oh,
of 10,
KD.
he's gonna
Oh,
knock
that's a
that
wrap.
one down. He'll spray that
That's
one.
buggy.
And that one's good.
Kevin Durant.
Durant's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And they're on fire. They've made 4 straight shots to get this thing going.
Paul kicks to Barnes.
That's all.
Good, and Paul gets the
Damn.
assist.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
That's him.
Got that one up
Serge
quick.
Ibaka.
Ibaka's got his second bucket of the game to go.
5 buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start.
And Redick kicks to Jordan. Paul against Westbrook. Paul dishes to Jordan. Passes to Redick. 6 to shoot. Paul for 3.
That's all.
And again,
Damn.
the Clippers from deep.
And a lot of times his first quarter seems to dictate how big of a role he plays later.
I can do that too,
He's
dude.
off to the good start.
And Westbrook gets it to go.
This is a team that's focused, completely locked into the task at hand. What an impressive start to this game.
Bro, why didn't I keep
A
just
lot of press
taking
last
defense?
season. 2 days after the Bledsoe trade had been given the go-ahead, the ownership tried to back out of it. The trade was already public news, and Doc Rivers actually threatened to
Take it down the court.
before their ownership.
Shoot
backed out.
3. That's in. He can't do nothing.
And he gets it to go. Durant's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Oklahoma City. Clippers trail by 10. Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk
With the
with
steal.
Coach Doc Rivers.
He knows one
With
of
the
the hardest
pass.
parts on scoring against this defense has to do with their prolific shot blocker, Serge Ibaka. He told me he's one of those guys who can get in your head a little bit because he's so mobile. You often don't see him coming. And Kevin, you add in his
Damn,
rebounding
what the hell,
and
man?
ability to hit from mid-range, and he's
Damn,
just
look
an
at it.
X factor for them. Back to you.
Thanks, Doris. The Thunder leading by 9. And for J.J. Redick, that shakeup must have been tough. His contract with the Clippers was contingent on the trade.
And Kevin, reportedly, Doc Rivers leaned on ownership pretty hard, saying, hey, I shook hands on this. Don't make me look bad here. Our reputation's at stake. It all worked out, but a reminder of the Clippers.
Damn.
Rather dysfunctional.
Hold up. Still not going.
Pass.
And the layup just gift wrapped right there. I mean, he had a clear path to the basket.
Here's Roberson. Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Boy, the field goal percentage is fantastic. Exactly the kind of start they were hoping for. Yeah, he definitely saw some things that were not working for them out there. And now he's going to make some adjustments.
I'm not sure what it was, but he clearly wanted something to change out there.
A big group substitution here for the Clippers. Davis is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Turkoglu comes in for Matt Barnes.
Yeah, how'd that happen?
He's checked in for J.J. Redick. And Austin Rivers in for Paul. Then for the Thunder, Enes Kanter checked in for Steven Adams. Dion Waiters comes in for Roberson. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Now here's Waiters. Fade away. And it's good. 11 points for Kevin Durant.
The defense has done very little to slow him down so far.
Clippers trail by 14. Over to the left wing. Augustine against Turkoglu. Can't get it to go.
No.
Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. And here they go. And Waiters with the bucket on the assist by Durant.
Assist from
Waiters got his first 2 points. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. And it's Dion Waiters with the foul. That's his first foul. Spencer Hawes is checked in for.
You know what? I don't even play no defense. Who you passing it to?
And now a fast break for the Thunder. Durant for 3. And that one's good. Durant's got 14.
13.
Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And they're getting out in transition too, finding some easy
Bro,
points.
I put the Virgil over down 100%. That's all. That's how you can jump.
Fast breaks.
Just making it look easy out there the way they're running.
Rivers against Augustine. That's tipped. Augustine with the steal. And that is good.
You know, you look at what they're doing, and it's easy to see why they want to run right now.
Well, that's 9 straight points we've seen in transition, so keep pushing it.
timeout for the Clippers.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And the Thunder making Morrow's checked in. And out of bounds, gain possession.
But it's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Rivers against Augustine. From deep,
Buggy.
Morrow, and good. Coming in
No
on the
mercy.
assist by DJ Augustine.
And we've seen a few mix-ups defensively out there on the perimeter.
More than a few. I mean, the open looks they've allowed from long range have turned into a lot of points.
Davis has the open look. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and
Buggy.
game clock. And that one's good. And it's 7 points for Serge Ibaka.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up on the strength of a great first quarter offensively.
And they need to continue to put pressure on the defense and try to really run away with this one from here.
And again, no good by the Clippers.
Couldn't get that three-pointer to fall, trying to respond. And that's what's built them this early lead. Deadly shooting from behind the arc.
Yeah, the D better start getting out there on his feet and soon.
We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. It's the Thunder run. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And for the Thunder here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Pretty good start defensively. This is what forced some mistakes and took advantage, and that's how they built this lead.
And they've built the lead because not only have they forced turnovers, but they've taken care of the ball themselves. So that's a winning combination. You know, you could tend to think of the Thunder as a top-heavy team with the all-stars they have, but they actually get a lot of production from their bench, which makes them a championship-caliber team.
So for Oklahoma City right now, we've got Anthony Morrow, Russell Westbrook out there with Dion Waiters. Then there's Nick Collison, and it's Kanter in at the 5. Griffin's checked in for the Clippers.
Blake Griffin.
This Thunder team was very deep last year, as you said. They were 3rd in the league, Steve, in bench minutes played.
And even though the bench wasn't really carrying the offensive load, you know, they were good defensively and they kept things close. Really all they needed to do was eat minutes, and they did that a lot last year.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Doc Rivers trying to help this Clippers team to the mountaintop. And Chris Paul said, I've never had a coach that wants to win as bad as I do until Rivers. Rivers said, I'm just here to try to win. I always tell our players there's no guarantee to it. You have to be willing to get your hearts broken. Gentlemen.
He's going to lay it all on the line. Doris, thank you. Westbrook drives in. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws. Russell Westbrook returning last season from a torn meniscus suffered in the first round, Steve, of the 2013 playoffs.
Yeah, and you know, the injury ended up requiring 3 different surgeries over an 8-month span. So a real scare for the Thunder. Fortunately, he came back and looked fantastic in the playoffs. And so there's less concern now over Westbrook's long-term health.
The drive by Paul, 6 on the shot clock, and the Clippers miss again. So it's the Thunder now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Westbrook, and it's blocked. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Nope.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Westbrook's got 15.
And Westbrook is a player not only known for his explosiveness, but also his durability. He hadn't missed a game due to injury ever, dating back to high school. But a freak accident, that collision with Patrick Beverley, really took it out of his hands in terms of his consecutive games played streak.
Tries to keep it alive, and that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
Such a careless pass. I mean, you've got to keep your head in the game here.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Kansas. And it's Andre Robertson in for Anthony Morrow. Here's Robertson. Lets it go from the wing. And there's another one for the Thunder.
And for Westbrook, the prognosis from his meniscus repair is supposed to be good. He certainly looked explosive. Here's hoping that knee remains healthy. You'd love to see a great player at his best. Look at that lead up and down the court. They have been in complete control all night.
And it's kept this building as quiet as a library. These fans have had nothing to cheer for.
Goes up. The big dunk at the end of the break.
This has been a one-sided game in just about every area. The lead continues to grow.
Absolutely. Their offense and their D have been equal parts outstanding.
Paul outside. Over in the corner, Barnes.
Nope.
Los Angeles with another miss.
Their offense seems completely out of sync here. They're on the wrong end of a big run.
And then at the other end, it's been bucket after bucket, giving up a huge run here. What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
Paul outside. Jordan the pass to Paul. Now Griffin inside. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, I liked what I saw from Blake Griffin, showing more assertiveness offensively, especially when Chris Paul was missing time with the separated shoulder. Blake averaged over 24 points a game last year. That was a career high.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Turkoglu's checked in for Barnes. Crawford comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's Austin Rivers in for Chris Paul. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Augustine's checked in. And there's the feed to Rivers. Back to Crawford. Durant with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. And he uses the glass. Durant's got 18 points in the game.
And Griffin showing more and more comfort with his jump shot. Doc Rivers wants him facing up to exploit his ball handling and quickness. And tell you what, when he's making that outside shot, he becomes basically unguardable.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Durant with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. Durant, that's good.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
And for Griffin last season, over 70%. Clark from the free throw line for the first time in his career.
Love seeing that kind of improvement. It points out how diligently he worked to refine and improve that free throw shoot.
Oh, this is getting ridiculous. Keep this run going this long.
I'll tell you what, Steve, it's already lasted longer than I thought possible.
So for the Clippers, Hawes comes in for DeAndre Jordan. Davis is subbed in for Blake Griffin. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Nick Collison. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant, the league MVP last season, and that was certainly a goal of his. He said he wanted to be the greatest player in the world, that he'd do everything in his power to achieve exactly that. Now all that remains is winning a title. He knows that's an elite fraternity, the players who've won titles and league MVP.
I think the outside of the ring got butter in
He
it.
knows it takes a team to win it all, Doris.
Nope.
Thanks. And he's good on the second. And for Durant, he said, Clark, he wants to crack that 50 greatest list when it's all said and done.
Kevin Durant has already done that in my mind, but he has a chance to be in that top 10 conversation if he maintains his level of play and consistency. Championships are important, and he knows that, but he's on that list already.
That's high praise.
Yeah.
And it's the
No.
with the ball. Here's
Yeah, hold on
Ibaka.
too.
From
Damn.
outside, off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second.
Who you passing to, the camera?
As it goes out of bounds.
I know he
Boy,
was
did
playing
they
the
ever
game.
make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
Dion Waiters checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. This run now up to 22 points to 2. Dishes to Waiters.
I'm gonna have double team everybody.
And that one's good. Waiters got 5 points so far.
They are wreaking havoc on them with the three-point shot here.
Lazy perimeter defense, Clark. You got to take the shooter's airspace away from him.
Here's Rivers. And it's going to be
Bro,
two
what
free
you on
throws.
these
Drew
fouls?
Contact on the shot.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
The Los Angeles, they have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2.
Although they didn't end with the best record in the West, the Clippers were one of the top teams against the West. They had a terrific in-conference record.
Here's Augustine. Again, Oklahoma City.
The assist, Serge Ibaka.
41 seconds left in the second quarter. Rivers with it. Crawford outside. Davis kicks to Crawford. Back to Davis. Shot clock at 6. Turnaround Jay. Bank shot. No good. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Here's Adams. And the Thunder another 3.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Agreed, Clark. They've poured in 3 of the last 5 baskets on pretty open looks behind the arc.
Crawford, no luck.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short-stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Keeping up the pressure here. I like that. When you have a lead, don't let up.
Yeah, this game could be over soon if they keep pounding it the way they are.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Thunder out in front, just dominating this one. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, I'm here with Russell Westbrook. And Russell, how confident are you that regardless of what defender you see in front of you, you can get what you want?
I have a lot of confidence in myself. I put a lot of work in the summertime, and very confident.
Russell, thank you so much. Kevin, hard work pays off.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
You know, he spoils us with his performances game in and game out, and so far, just another big scoring night for him.
Typically, when he puts up that many points in the first half, he's going to follow it up with a better second half. We'll see if that happens here.
CP3 at point with Redick there at the backcourt. Blake Griffin down low and DeAndre Jordan. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted, the aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
That's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
Well, what an incredible journey it's been for Serge Ibaka. Growing up in the Congo during a terrible civil war, the tragic loss of his mom to a stroke, the streets so unsafe that she couldn't leave the home to go to a hospital. To go from that to where he is now, an indescribable contrast and an amazing story.
The Thunder shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. And Ibaka planned as a youth to escape the Congo and find a way to provide for his family.
Well, and it's a big family, too. I mean, he's the 3rd youngest of 18 brothers and sisters. Pretty incredible. And now he's not just helping them, but he's making a huge difference for thousands of people throughout Africa, supporting orphanages, hospitals, schools. I mean, what great work Ibaka is doing.
And finished off by Westbrook.
Boy, what a nice third-quarter surge they've got going on right now.
You know, Steve, never a better time than the third quarter in my mind to get the momentum going your way.
Picked by Griffin. Redick dishes to Barnes.
Nope.
And airballs the triple. That one was way off.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle.
That's how you do in real life.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities. And that is always going to allow you to maintain your lead.
In the ball.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Inexcusable mistake for a team that's trying to get back into the game.
Yeah, I have no clue what he was thinking about there. As a matter of fact, he may have had his brain in neutral.
For 3, Westbrook, and the Thunder another 3.
And what jumps out at you guys, the assist totals. I mean, they have been dominant in that category. It's the ball movement, the player movement, a great rhythm to their offense.
Clearly seems to me a different mindset between these teams.
And here are the Thunder now. It's been 16 straight unanswered. Good. That's now 26 points for Kevin Durant.
This is outrageous. Every shot they're taking right now seems to be finding the mark.
Literally every shot.
Coach Scott Brooks is the Thunder. He's brought great stability to this organization. A lot of talent on this roster, but doesn't always fit in terms of their offensive flow. So I like to keep it pretty simple with their X's and O's.
I'm going to drive down that court and dunk.
The changes for Oklahoma City. Enes Kanter comes in for Adams. And Anthony Morrow subbed in for Andre Robertson. Durant drawing the double team.
Get him!
Finish it off. Beauty.
And the shooting percentage continues to climb, guys, here in the second half. They're on fire.
Steve, I like the collective focus since halftime. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
And Scott Brooks, even when the first team is pretty open to getting input from his players, and they like that.
Yeah, I agree with you, and it's a collaborative style, and really a credit to Scott Brooks that he's secure enough with himself to allow his players to have that input. Engaging his players and keeping them invested. It's not easy for coaches to do when they're expected to always be in control and have the answers. He's got some great team leaders, too, so it's a nice fit for that collaborative style.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Nick Collison's checked in for Serge Ibaka. And they'll keep possession. And Durant, here we go. That's good.
All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
Well, they're finding the holes in the defense, Clark, and they're exploiting them.
Crawford outside. The dish to Jones, and that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Rivers checked in, and then for Oklahoma City, Dion Waiters comes in for Kevin Durant, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And Waiters kicks to Morrow. Drains it from beyond the arc. Morrow's got 6.
They are killing them with that three-point shot here in the second half.
Well, the defense fully stretched out trying to stop that shot and still not able to get it done.
Crawford kicks to Hawes.
Ooh, that's all.
Again, it's the Clippers missing.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1 this game is out of hand.
Exactly. The score is right where you'd expect it to be when the battle on the boards is that lopsided.
You know, everybody knows that the Thunder are a good offensive team, but the reason why is they have such balance offensively. They can put the ball in the basket a number of different ways from a number of different spots.
Oklahoma City has gotten all 4 of their three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. Waiters against Crawford. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Turkoglu's checked in for Jones. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They've been the aggressors, and they've been tougher in the paint all game.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
And that's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Cantor with it. Picked up by Rivers. Cantor inside. He's against Hawes. Los Angeles has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Here's Morrow. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And that bucket adds to what's been a big differential in points in the paint between these two teams.
Defensively, the intensity just hasn't been there. They've got to pick up the pace.
Udo's checked in for Davis. Turkoglu against Collison. They set the pick to stop the drought. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
Draped all over. Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
The Clippers shoot their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Now the numbers last year for them at the line, not great. 73% free throw shooting as a team.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
And Augustine kicks tomorrow. It could go. Drilled it just as the horn sounds.
And Kevin, he had the eye of the tiger there. I mean, he was not going to pass that shot up.
No
well
way.
Done. Big time shot in the clutch.
No, he would.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. It's the Thunder running away with this one. And time for the short break. And still right where you are. The 4th quarter is coming up next.
Dang, how you time out? Pass it. I don't know how they did
The
it.
old days of the dollar-for-dollar luxury tax are gone. The new, more punitive luxury tax really changing the way the league does business. Teams like the Knicks and the Lakers and the Celtics, high-revenue teams, they're not nearly as willing to
Take me back the ball. Isolation now.
It really has kind of leveled the playing field.
A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the 4th quarter. Taking
I don't care.
Roberson is out there with Jones.
I don't care.
Then there's Dion Waiters. Then there's DJ Augustine. And it's Collison in at the 5 down low. Here's Rivers.
Ready for rebound.
Here's
Ready for rebound.
Off target at the rim. Here's Roberson.
Get up.
Defended by Turkoglu. A free run to the hoop and some thunder on the finish.
Not exactly the way the D would have drawn that one up.
And when you got the space, hey, you might as well throw it down. That's what I always used to do.
Hudson the pass to Turkoglu. Here's Hudson. Shoots a 3.
No.
It's hauled in by Collison. Collison's got his 3rd.
Stay to the go.
And Steve, you mentioned the new luxury tax, and Clark and I talk about it all the time.
Well,
it's an incremental system. Clark, you know, it starts at 150% and above the $15 million over the cap. The tax is 325%.
Damn.
Kevin, that's before you get into the repeater penalties. If a team pays the luxury tax 4 out of 5 seasons in a row,
damn,
you tax on another 100%. Those numbers could even affect big market teams.
That's his first personal foul.
Perry Jones back at Baylor, once considered a top prospect, 6'11", rangy athlete with some guard skills. I think his stock has maybe fallen a little bit, but the Thunder took a flyer on him late in the first round back in 2012. Still a work in progress, but plenty of potential.
Davis is checked in for Los Angeles. Jones comes in for Austin Rivers. Adams is checked in for Oklahoma City.
No.
Ziegler comes in for Dion Waiters. kept alive. Outside, Jones. Here's Davis.
Nope.
Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. And Perry Jones, Clark, has the makings of a face up four.
Yeah, he sure does, Kevin. I mean, his shooting is much improved in year 2 in the league. And rebound rate left a bit to be desired at this point. But I think he's going to have to up the rebounding totals with more consistent minutes.
Steven Adams from New Zealand, the first Kiwi, Clark, ever drafted in the first round.
And Kevin, he played rugby growing up. He says that it helped him prepare for the physicality of playing inside.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the
to go.
started.
I
And
don't
he
care.
gets the bucket. LA's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
And one
In
thing
the
I
ball.
like about Adams, and maybe it's the rugby background, he plays with so much aggression. He always keeps an even keel. He's the one who sort of initiates contact, and he becomes an irritant with his opponent, but he never retaliates, and that's real toughness.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Oh, it's a wrap.
For 2.5
It's
minutes
a wrap.
passed here in the fourth quarter.
Give the ball.
Loose. Westbrook with the steal. All alone. Hammers it down off the coast-to-coast break.
Straight to the bucket with a nice head of steam.
Well, no reason to slow it down. When
No, I was going to let him wide open.
They're struggling to keep up.
I'll stand right here.
We'll see if they can turn things around on this trip. They can't continue to come up empty.
Boy, you look at Steven Adams, he's got an impressive frame. You forget
Damn.
he's only 21
Foul,
years
nigga?
old. So he's got room to grow and get stronger, both when you consider his skill development and his
I ain't beat my
physicality.
shit.
He could really be one of the most imposing big men in the league for a long time going forward.
Let's me try this shit again.
Westbrook double team.
Damn.
Right side Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Stolen away.
You beg the ball,
Westbrook
bitch.
with the steal. And Singler kicks to Westbrook.
With a 3.
And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
And turnovers, Clark and Steve, have been the issue for him.
Yeah, it sure has been the case. I mean, turnovers are like missing breakfast. Eventually, it's going to cost.
No, I'm on the other side of the court.
Why does it always come back to food, Clark?
Takes it off the glass. Westbrook's got 39.
Every time they get scored on,
Right there,
during
side
this
of court.
run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out in the perimeter, make them beat you
Brick.
from long range.
And Davis can't get it to go.
What a struggle for him. A goose egg in the box score today.
Westbrook with the bucket.
Well, it's a wrap, fellas. No way you come back in this one.
Not anymore. Any chance of that happening went out the window
Dude.
a while ago.
I wait on the other side of the court.
45 left here in the fourth quarter. To stop the run, and the Clippers miss again.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter. That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders
I'm on the
have
other side of the
gotta
court
start
again.
pumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
I agree, Clark, but it doesn't look like they have the will to do that at this moment.
No, nah,
They
I
got
want to dunk on the whole
just
team.
winding down. It's obvious to everyone who's watching.
finna dunk on the
Just a
whole
total
team.
mismatch in a true show of strength for the Thunder.
Oh, nah,
And
damn.
this
Damn.
was one
Chill
that
out,
never
chill
really
out.
was
I just want to dunk on the whole team.
An all-around dominant performance, Clark. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they
Damn.
just cracked it open.
Can't do
and
it.
Made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Westbrook. You have to look at his steals and
Give me back the ball,
come up
bitch.
with them as major factors in this result.
Here's Hudson
I want to dunk on the whole team.
offline with his 3.
And I'll tell you what, this has been one ugly quarter for him.
And it keeps getting uglier. I mean, his touch has basically gone AWOL.
The 11-footer. The kick out to Westbrook. .30 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Westbrook double teamed. Clock at 6.
Put the ball there, bitch. Damn. That actually gonna stay off and get his own. It was so much easier with KD.
Robertson dishes to Westbrook.
Damn.
There's
Can't do it.
for the Thunder.
Well, the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way their home team played here today.
And they should.
Well, I play good, no.
It's a very well-deserved win, Steve. They came into this building and weren't intimidated at all.
Give me the fucking
They were
ball.
the aggressors.
Hudson.
Rick.
And he can't stop the run as he misses. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. How much to be critical of this win, Clark?
Not at all.
Only played in
They
that
showed
18.
up not just to play.
So they
They
fuck
showed
play.
up to give great effort and to win.
Maybe they had Dwight Howard.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Well, much will be made of the scoring that you had here.
That way from
certainly, but
Memphis.
can you describe or put a value on the contributions of your teammates?
Well, it's a team game.
I ain't even need to play the game. I want to see the highlights. Damn, I ain't gonna show the highlight. That's gay. Quick game. I'm going to. Ooh, Houston right here. Bro, who tall is Elf in this game? Most you don't hear into that.
Hello and welcome everyone to another exciting edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. This is Kevin Harlan. We'll see the West All-Stars taking on the Atlanta Hawks. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. On the court for the West All-Stars, Klay Thompson is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Harden, then it's Marc Gasol, and it's Curry in at the one spot. Thompson misses. On defense, the West All-Stars. Here is Korver. He kicks to Millsap. Teague, a screen on Curry. Carroll dishes to Teague. Here's Korver for three. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Yeah, they're lucky that they didn't get burned on that one.
Big time finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim, too, just for good measure.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a little showboating out there.
It's Harden.
Oh, ridiculous.
What a move.
Tore it down that time.
He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
Wow.
that could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'm with you. I'm with you, Clark. That's a crowd pleaser if I've ever seen one.
And the jam by Steph Curry.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
They've definitely hit that groove offensively.
They sure have, guys. I mean, really aggressive. And I like that posture and mindset. Stay aggressive.
Yeah. Steve, you like groove, don't you?
I do. I love groove, Kevin, and I love the attack mode this team is in, too. I mean, they're really getting into the paint. They're getting whatever they want offensively.
Here is Korver following the basket by Marc Gasol. T kicks to Carroll. Atlanta again missing.
That's 3 misses to start the game, guys. Does not bode well here early.
Puts up a three, and it's Stephen Curry with a three. Curry's got 5.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Yeah, the shots have been falling, that's for sure. The offense really in a good groove.
Well, the league's so focused on parity, luxury tax, revenue share.
But I think the max contract limits encourage stars to team up. If you allow the true superstars to command a larger share of the cap, I think they'd be more likely to spread out.
Stolen by Harden. Here's Thompson, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
They've made one basket after another since getting this game started, and you wonder, is the blowout in store?
Too early to say that and go there, Steve, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
Cloak loose. And they're pushing it up. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And they're getting out in transition, too, finding some easy points on the fast break.
Here's Horford after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Curry with a wide open look. Knocks down the 3-ball.
That's a 3-point basket.
Curry's got 8 points. Well, when you talk, Clark, about superstar contracts, it's estimated that LeBron James is worth 4 times more than he makes in player salary.
I don't find that hard to believe. I mean, he's one of the biggest stars in all of sports when you think about the magnitude of this celebrity. But you don't need to increase max salaries to that level. Right now, vets are limited to about a third of the cap. Boosted it to 40 or 50%. I think most star players would look for their own teams to carry. Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been 3-pointers.
And it's not just great offense. The defense is really lacking. Not enough energy on the closeout.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Muscala, he's checked in for Millsap. Cephalosha comes in for Damari Carroll. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Kyle Korver. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for Teague. Here's Schroeder. Shot to stop the run. Comes up empty down low.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to. He is so powerful in the lane.
From deep Harden, and the shot is good. Harden's got 10.
Oh, man, they are just putting the hammer down right now.
Defensively and offensively. It has all been working for him today.
And now Curry running the floor all by himself. There's the bucket. Good.
Stephen Curry.
He's got 11.
That's 12 straight points coming off 3-pointers. I mean, somebody do something defensively.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, who's going to step up? They're rolling out there now, so you got to get in their chest, make them uncomfortable, and try to deny those looks.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
So the West ends up going with the new group.
Uh-oh.
1:44 left in the first quarter. Outside Westbrook. Outside for Durant. From downtown. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
And if their last 5 makes, all have been from long range.
Yeah, and the defense has not done a good job of pressing in and denying. I mean, they're hanging back, playing on their heels. They're not being the aggressors here, and the offense is taking advantage of it.
And Durant, here we go. And he banks in the layup. Durant's got 5 points so far.
Well, with this soft D, they're allowing them to shoot a very high percentage from the field so far.
Yeah, and they're just not offering any resistance, not making anything difficult for them, and they're able to kind of do whatever they want to do.
Here's Bazemore. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Cephalosha for 3. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And here is Nowitzki. Durant for 3. And he gets it to go.
That's a 3-point basket.
He's got 8.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been 3-pointers.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Atlanta making some changes. Scott comes in for Al Horford. And Shelvin Mack subbed in for Kent Bazemore.
Shelvin Mack.
Here's Mack.
Out of bounds. Still Western All-Stars ball. 11 seconds on the shot clock. 11.
29 seconds left here in the first quarter. Outside Durant. Scott pulls it in.
And you got to like the defense inside, really protecting the rim.
Challenging shots and making his presence felt around the rim, that's exactly what he can give you.
It's Durant with the drive. A stupendous finish in traffic. Durant's got 10 points in the game.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're not even out of the first quarter yet.
And it's not just their hot offense here. I mean, they're playing very strong defense too, guys.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated. Plenty of catering to help them get their job done tonight. Looking here, guys, what we've seen so far from the West All-Stars. What do you think?
And the difference to this point has been defense. This club has really gotten after it, and that's what's gotten them this lead.
Well, there's nothing that's gone up that hasn't been contested so far.
Carroll at the 3 and Millsap at the 4. Sheldon Mack is out there with Kyle Korver. And it's Muscala in at the center. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Yeah, they've done a great job causing havoc and then taking advantage in transition offensively. Well, they had to take the lid off the hoop, I guess, but they finally get one to go there.
Yeah, a bit of an unsettled start. I mean, maybe that'll get them going.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kevin, the Atlanta Hawks, a team that looks to spread the floor with shooting. Coach Mike Budenholzer said, we don't want to just be a three-point shooting team. We want to get to the rim first. By creating that space, we give our guards and our bigs a chance to attack. If the paint is taken away, we'll look for our shooters. Good strategy, Kevin.
Coach Bud coming from San Antonio, Doris. The Hawks trying to create that same kind of spacing. Now here's Durant. 15 points in the game. Three-pointer, Lillard. And that one's good.
That's a 3-point.
Lillard's got his first 3 points of the game.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
It should be easy to correct, though, if you start making the right rotations defensively.
Here's Mack. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Millsap misses.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
Lillard outside. In the air, he lays it in.
Damian
Lillard's got 5.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Here's Mack, following the score by Damian Lillard, and stolen by Lillard. Somehow misses the one-handed flush. Atlanta with the ball. Korver passes to Mack. Tipped away and stolen by Lillard. By himself, and he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Heads up play on both ends there. Transition basketball, the steal and the quick push.
Steve, that's how it should be played. I mean, rapid fire basketball.
Here's Mack, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Hawks, Al Horford is checked in for Muscala. Ken Bazemore comes in for Kyle Korver. And it's Teagan for Sheldon Mack. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Nowitzki. Thompson comes in for Kevin Durant. James Harden, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And it's Paul in for Lillard. And so here are the West All-Stars. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
Just seems like they've given up far too many points from the three-point shot today. A lot of open looks out there.
I agree, Steve. The defensive rotations have been abysmal.
Now here's Teague. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
And they needed that hoop to try to stop this run.
And they just seem to keep coming up empty. They've got to slow it down and get a good shot.
Atlanta making a switch here. Cephalosha's checked in. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Gasol's checked in. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And taken away by Paul.
They've been very casual offensively, and I think it's really hurt them.
It has hurt him, Steve, to the tune of 7 points yielded off turnovers in this quarter alone. This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Yeah, I don't know, Clark. I think there might be even more defense in warm-ups. I mean, this is kind of embarrassing.
Shot to end this cold run. The Hawks again can't hit. Here's Gasol. Harden has a wide-open look. Trains the three-pointer. Harden's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the West All-Stars. Teague against Paul. Bazemore misses. Now Paul. On deep. Rebounded by Cephalosha. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That is his first foul of the game. Atlanta making some changes. Mike Scott's checked in for Millsap. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for Kent Bazemore. Teague can't hit. Harden outside. Aldridge a screen. Harden kicks to Aldridge. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one.
What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustments? They're getting housed down there.
They sure are. You got to come up with something. A double team, maybe a substitution. This is getting ridiculous. Well, every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
Here comes Paul. For the three. That drops.
Chris Paul.
Paul's got 6 points.
There's been a huge discrepancy between these teams in their effectiveness from the three-point line.
Dan, you really notice it at that end of the floor where they continue to get open looks and knock them down.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, guys, Kyle Korver, of course, one of the league's most dangerous shooters. He said three-point shooting had better be the best part of my game, but if that's all you do, you don't get to play that much in the NBA. I try and be solid all around. I enjoy basketball and not just shooting. Kevin, he's a gamer.
He comes from a basketball family, Doris. He's a deep love of the game. You can just tell.
Assisted by
Boy,
Jeff
the kind of
Teague.
moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really